Alright, so we had seen Boolean Algebra theoretical part in first session. Now we'll solve some questions based on that Boolean Algebra. So there are a lot of questions that have been asked in GATE in EC, EE or IN or CS, and we'll try to see them one by one. Okay, so let us start. So as you had seen, we had reached up to consensus theorem in our theoretical part. Now we'll start with questions. So question 1 is, this was asked in GATE last year's, A bar B bar, okay, plus B bar C bar plus C bar A bar. So simplified value will be what? I am not giving you options, I just want to solve more questions. That's the reason we'll try to solve it very quickly. Okay, so how does it look like? You already know that consensus theorem was what? AB plus B bars plus, let's say, A bar B or A bar C plus BC is equal to, what was that? BC will be redundant, so it will become AB plus A bar C. So if I replace all the terms by their complements, then you can see that it is looking like B bar C bar can be redundant, because this can be considered as, let's say, I am considering A bar as X, I am considering A bar is equal to X, and B bar is equal to Y, okay, and C bar is equal to Z. So what will happen here? Can I write it down? XY plus YZ plus Z, or I will write it down X bar Z, X bar Z. So does it look like this? So I can write it down what? XY plus X bar Z, or it is nothing but A bar B bar plus X bar is A, so I will write it down A C bar. Okay, so this is the answer. If you want, you can rewrite it A bar B bar plus C bar A. Okay, so both are same. C bar A or A C bar, both are same. So this is how you can relate your, it is all complemented terms, and this is going to be solution. Okay, you don't have to do this much. If you understand this, you don't have to write it down separately, otherwise it will be wasting a lot of time. So you have to understand that X Y can be considered as A bar B bar directly. So this is how B bar C bar is going to be redundant term. Okay, let us take another question. Question 2, it was asked in GATE, AB plus A bar CD, A bar CD plus BCD. Okay, so can we see this, that if I consider CD as one terms, okay, so let us say I am going to consider CD is equal to X. So does it look like my AB plus A bar X plus BX? Okay, so it is again, according to consensus theorem, what we can understand is my BX is redundant, so it will be AB plus A bar X. Okay, so in that case I can write it down, the solution will be AB plus A bar CD. So considering CD as single term, we can see that it is looking like AB plus A bar X plus BX. Okay, and then we can write it down AB plus A bar X. Understood? So this is X can be replaced with CD. So this is the one line solution. Okay, let us solve it method 2. Let's say I want to solve it by method 2. So what it can happen? Can we write it down this term as AB plus A bar CD plus BCD, right? So this can be also written as, since all the terms are having a terms, right? So while solving by consensus theorem or proving the consensus theorem, we had multiplied the last term with a plus a bar. So I can write it down a plus a bar. Okay. Now let us say you do not know consensus theorem, then I am giving you an method to solve this particular question. So what will happen is, basically you have to understand that how to approach our mind. Let's say you do not know the method or you do not remember any of the formulas, how to solve it. That's the main point, okay, in gate. So I'm going to do that AB plus A bar CD plus, I'll just multiply it, so it is going to be A B C D plus A bar B C D. Okay. Now I can take up AB common from this term and this term. So can I write it down? AB multiplied by 1 plus CD plus, I can write down A bar C also common from this term and this term. So I can write it down as A bar C D into 1 plus B. Alright. So in that case, you already know that 1 plus anything in digital logic design is 1. So 1 into AB will be 1. So it is going to be AB plus A bar CD. So this is the answer that is matching with this one, right? So you can understand, even if you do not know the rules or do not know the consensus theorem, this is going to give you the solution. And you know, with this, you by consensus theorem was AB plus A bar X. Okay, so this was the formula that we have used. Let us take another question. So the question is, this was asked in GATE question 3. We have A B C plus A bar D plus B bar D plus C D. Okay. So this is the question that is there with us. Now once we try solving this question, how shall we approach that, we have to understand, right? So can we do one thing, this ABC plus A bar D plus B bar D, right, plus CD, right? So how shall we proceed? So I can see that my D is common to both the term in the middle, because if I try to see consensus theorem wise, this term can be made single term, right? So I will try to do that. So let us say I will do like this, ABC plus, I will take D common, then it will become A bar plus B bar plus CD. Okay. Now you know A bar plus B bar is AB whole bar, right? So by that I can try to use it as ABC plus D A bar B bar, sorry, AB whole bar plus CD. Now can we do one thing? You can see that here, if I consider this AB as single term, okay, AB as single term, then I can have what? ABC plus A bar D plus CD, right? So I can have ABC plus D plus AB bar D. Okay, it just looks like this, that XC plus let's say I am going to consider AB is equal to X, then AB will be replaced by X, so it to be what? XC plus DX bar plus CD. So it is nothing but, it can be looking like XC plus X bar D plus CD, right? So this CD can be considered as redundant term, so it can be XC plus X bar D, and XC is replaced by AB. Now at last, to match the answer, actually in the options it was given like that, So to match the answer, I will again go back. A B bar is A plus B bar, A bar plus B bar, right? So in that case, ABC plus A bar plus B bar into D bar. That is De Morgan's law, right? So ABC plus A bar D plus B bar D. So this is my solution. Let us take another question. So what I will do is, in this I'll try to take some 3-4 question quickly, and those all will be like proof type. Okay, so let us say like we have already seen A plus B into A plus C is going to be what? A plus BC. So let us prove this. Okay, actually these are the questions that are coming as like identity kind of thing. Okay, so if I take left side, what is going to happen? Or basically you will see that A plus BC can be considered as A plus B into A plus C. So how do we do that? So as you know, A plus B into A plus C can be written as A times A, that is A, right? A multiplied by A is A, then A multiplied by C is AC. So I am going to do simple maths. Okay, AC plus this will be AB plus BC. Now I can take A common from all of them. So A into 1 plus C plus B plus BC. Now I can see that 1 plus anything in Boolean algebra is 1. So basically it is going to be A plus BC. Okay. Let us take another one. If I have A plus A bar B, that is going to be equal to what? So this will be A plus B. So actually it is a proof. However, this has come as get questions several times. So what we can do quickly is, or I will write it proof, because I am already giving you the result, right? So we can prove it. So what we can do, I can write it down. A plus A bar B is equal to, since you know that A plus BC is A plus B into A plus C, so the same thing we can utilize now. So can we do that as A plus A bar into A plus B, and you already know that A plus A bar is nothing but 1, so it will be just A plus B. So this is how single line solution. Let us say one more question. I'll just take here itself. So A bar plus AB is going to be A bar plus B. Okay, so this was the actually question, like what is A bar plus AB, which of the following is solution. So we'll just prove it, because I am giving you the rightly solutions. Okay, so by the same method, by the same this identity, we can utilize this. So what will happen left side? My A bar plus AB is going to be equal to A bar plus A into A bar plus B, and you know already that A bar plus A is nothing but 1, right? So in that case I can write it down directly, A bar plus B. So this is my proof. Okay, let's take one more gate question. So the question was, the question is written as xy plus xy bar, okay, wz is equal to what? Basically the question is, simplify the term xy plus xy bar z, okay, xy bar wz. So which of the following were solutions? I mean, I am not giving you the options, but you can directly solve it. So what can we do? You can see that if I consider xy as one term and wz as another term, let's say xy is equal to A and wz is equal to B, then it is looking like A plus A bar B, is it? and this is how you know that it is equal to AB, right? Otherwise, if you do not know, then also these two can consider to be single terms, and we can write it down as xy plus xy bar into xy plus wz, xy plus wz. And you know that a plus a bar is 1, so xy plus xy bar will be 1. So in that case, we are going to get xy plus wz. So instead of giving this straightforward a plus a bar b, they are making a as composite term of x and y. Alright. Let us take one more question. So the question is, a plus b into a bar plus b into a plus b bar into a bar plus b bar. So we have to simplify that, like we have to write down the solution which is in simplified form. So that was the gate question that is there. So what can we do here? If we see a plus b into a bar plus b plus a plus b bar plus a bar plus b bar, so can we rearrange them properly so that we can write down the solution? Okay. So let us say a plus b into a plus b bar, I can write it down put together. So I can write it down a plus b into a plus b bar. So first term and third term I am putting together, okay, into, I can see that a bar plus b into a bar plus b bar. Now if you see, I have, it is nothing but a plus b into a plus b bar is nothing but a plus b b bar. So I can see that a plus b b bar. So if you expand this, it is going to be a plus b into a plus b bar. So this first term is done. Second term, you can see it is going to be a bar plus b b bar, right? So I can write it down a bar plus b b bar. Okay. So this is how you are going to get this particular solution. Now you know that a bar is 1 and sorry a bar is 0, or so here in this case b b bar will be 0. You already know that b b bar will be 0, right? Because a term and complement of that term, if you AND gate them or multiply them, it is going to give you 0, right? And b plus b bar was nothing but 1. Okay, so complement addition is 1 and multiplication is 0. So in that case, each of the term b b bar will get 0. So we will be living up with a and a bar. So we are going to get a bar. Now again a bar will become 0, right? Okay, so this was the solution for this. All right, let us take another question. So the question is, a plus b plus c, so this was asked in gate, into a plus b plus c bar into a plus b bar plus c. So we have to find out what is the simplified value for this particular expression, right? So what we can do is, we can try directly solving it and see what is the answer that we are going to get, right? So can we see that we have a plus b plus c into a plus b plus c bar, right? And a plus c plus b bar we can consider, right? So if we see what we can do here, we can take a plus b and a plus b. So I can write it down first two terms as a plus b as single term. Let's say a plus b as single term. Then we are going to get c plus c bar. So can we write it down like this? So I have a plus b plus c and a plus b into plus c bar. So first two terms are done, and we have last term as a plus b bar plus c. Then we can now see that c bar will be 0. So I am going to left up with a plus b into a plus b bar plus c. Okay. Now we can see that this one also can be written as this is I can multiply this. So what will happen? So it will happen like let us say a, or I can see that like a plus will be a, right, and b into this. So I will write it down as a plus b into b bar plus c. So by this solution, let's say a plus bc, what was that we have? A plus bc, what was we had? A plus b into a plus b into a plus c, right? So similar to that I am trying to solve that. I can do that a plus b, that is first term, into a plus b bar plus c, right? So this is how we are going to get this complete term, right? Now if you expand them, then what we are going to get? A plus b bar plus bc, and b bar is 0, so we can write it down as a plus bc. So the complete solution for this expression is this one. Okay. All right, let us take one more question. So this was asked in GATE 2005. Okay, EC 2005. Okay, so the solution can be, see, it is asking if x is going to be 1 in the following expression. Okay, this is the expression that we have. Which of the following option is correct? Okay, so this is the thing that we have to identify. So when x is going to be 1, right, x will be 1, what will be the expression? Can you tell me? My expression will become 1 plus, so you know already that, well, let us say we have, what do we have? We have 1 plus, let's say, a plus bc plus anything will be always 1, right? So if I consider that 1 plus something, it is going to be always 1. So can we express that in this term? So let us say first term, quickly if I write, it will be x is equal to 1 plus this whole term, that is going to be just 1. So I'll just write it 1. So first term is done. Okay, I don't want to know what is my z into y bar plus z plus bar plus y bar. Okay, now in the other term it is having x bar is nothing but 0, right? So it will be 0 plus z bar into, because we have to take care of this as well, because 0 plus anything is not 0 always. So x can be written as 1, right, plus y. Now you are going to see that 0 plus something is going to be z bar, so z bar y. Okay, and z bar y. Now if you see, we have the expression is equal to actually 1. Okay, is equal to actually 1. So in which case z bar into y will become 1? Tell me. It is basically what is happening, z bar into 1 plus y is 1. So shall I write it like this? Let me write down like this. Z bar into 1 plus y is going to be 1, right? So in what case my this expression will be valid? So whether y is 0 or 1, that doesn't matter at all. Okay, y is 0 or 1, that doesn't matter at all. So only the value is z bar. So if z bar is 1, then only the expression will be 1, right? So if z bar is 1, then only it is correct. In that case, what will be the value of z? That will be 0. So the logic of z will be 0. So option D is correct. Okay, this is a very good question. Let us take next question. This was also asked in GATE. we have to find out the minimized value of this particular expression. So the question is x plus y into x plus y bar plus z. So what would be the minimized value for this? So let us solve it quickly. So you already know that x plus y into, it is looking like, can I do that a into a bar plus b, like that? So it is going to be a bar, that is 1, and ab, that's all, done. So I can write it down as x plus y as a, so x plus y bar will be a bar plus z. So I am going to get it as what? X plus y into z, and this one I can multiply and write it down as xz plus yz. That's all, done. So what I have done is, here x plus y into x plus y bar will be 0 plus x plus y into x plus y plus x plus y into z. So that's all done. Let us take another question. This was asked in GATE, and it is very important question. Okay, so the question was v plus v bar w plus v bar w bar x plus v bar w bar x bar y. Okay, and we have to find out the minimized value of this. Okay, so what is the minimized expression for this? Okay, so what we can do, let us solve this. Okay, so what we can do is, we can see, I can write it down, the above expression as, can I take v bar w bar common from last two terms? Okay, so we can do that. V plus v bar w plus v bar w bar into x plus x bar y. Alright, now you know already that x plus x bar y will be x plus y. Okay, so you know that why? Like I know a plus a bar b, a plus a bar b is equal to a plus b. Why it is happening? This was very simple, a plus a bar into a plus b, and a plus a bar is actually 1, so it is going to be give us a plus b. So this is the like a method that I'll try to use here. So this particular term will be minimized to v plus v bar w plus v bar w bar into x plus y. Got it? Now can I take v bar common from this whole term? So I can get it v plus v bar into w plus w bar into x plus y. Okay, so this thing we are going to get. Now you can see w plus w bar into x plus y. So this can be written as w plus w bar into w plus x plus y. So w plus w bar will become again same, like 0. Sorry, w plus w bar will become 1. So this is how we are going to get just w plus x plus y. So we are going to replace this with v plus v bar into w plus x plus y. Now if you see, this is again in terms of a plus a bar b, it is like v plus v bar something, right? So it is v plus v bar into v plus that. So v plus v bar will be 1. So this is how we are going to get v plus w plus x plus y. Got it? So that's all. So you know already there was one more formula that that I had taught you, that a, or let us say I'll write it capital, so a plus a bar b plus a bar b bar c plus like that, up to you go ahead with a bar b bar, like y bar z bar, sorry z. Then you are going to get what? A plus b plus C up to you will get it up to Z. A plus B plus C plus like up to Z. So this is the form that is there in this as well. Okay, so using this method I can directly write it down: V plus V bar W plus V bar W bar X plus V bar W bar X bar Y is equal to V plus W plus X plus Y. Got it? So this is how we can quickly write it down. Okay. One more method if you want to do, let us say you are not able to solve it from last methods, so let's solve it with another method. So what was the expression? V plus V bar W plus V bar W bar X plus V bar W bar X bar Y. So it is not about like if I teach you some method you have to stick to that. GATE is all about research and development. Okay, so if you are able to apply some of the your understanding, your core values, core ideas, then it is more than enough. So what we can do is, can we solve it little different way? So V plus, can we write it down V bar common because all of them are having V bar? So I'll write it down as W plus W bar X plus W bar X bar Y. So this is very simple. Now as you can see, it is looking like V plus V bar into something, so V plus V bar will be 1, so V plus that thing will come, right? So I'll have V plus W bar X plus W bar X bar Y. Now I can take W common, so V plus W into what is going to happen? I can write it down, or same way I can write it down as W plus W bar into X plus X bar Y. So what I am writing is last three terms I am writing W plus W bar, so that will become 1, and then W plus X plus W plus W bar X plus X bar Y, right? So this is how we have converted. Now you can see W plus W bar will become 1, so we will be left up with W plus X plus like that. So V plus W plus X plus X bar Y. Now I can take up X last term, so it will be X plus X bar Y, that is nothing but X plus X bar into X plus Y. So X plus X bar will be 1, so this is how we will be left up with V plus W plus X plus Y. So even if you do not know any method, it is very easy to solve. Alright, so we will keep up to this. Now we have a lot of other questions, so we will try to solve them in our next session. Thank you.